Right now, if your toddler is watching a screen, their brain is not processing what they see the same way yours does. Not even close. And understanding what is actually happening inside your toddler's brain during screen time, from their perspective, changes everything about how you think about this topic. In the next 6 minutes, we are going inside your toddler's experience when they look at a screen, what their visual system actually sees, what their developing brain does with that information, and what the science says matters most. Your toddler's brain at age 1 to 3 is in the most intensive period of visual development it will ever go through. In this window, the brain is building the neural pathways that will determine how your child processes visual information for the rest of their life. Every visual experience, including screens, is actively shaping those pathways. Here is what most parents don't know. Your toddler's visual system cannot process fast-moving images the same way an adult brain can. Research from the American Academy of Pediatrics found that toddlers under 2 have significant difficulty extracting meaningful information from video content, even when that content is specifically designed for them. They see movement and color and sound, but the meaning, the story, the lesson, the character, largely does not transfer. This is called the video deficit effect, and it explains why your toddler can watch the same episode of their favorite show 20 times and still not seem to learn from it the way they would from a real interaction. From inside your toddler's experience, a screen is not a window into another world. It is a rapidly changing pattern of light and color and sound that their brain is working extremely hard to make sense of, and largely cannot.
But here is where it gets more nuanced and more important. Not all screen content affects the toddler brain the same way. The research makes a very clear distinction between 2 types of screen content. And the difference is not what most parents focus on. The first type is fast-paced content, rapid cuts, flashing colors, quick scene changes, high stimulation. Research from the University of Virginia found that even 9 minutes of fast-paced cartoon content measurably reduced executive function in 4-year-olds immediately after watching. The brain's ability to focus, plan, and regulate was temporarily impaired. The second type is slow-paced, conversational content. Think of a gentle narrator talking directly to the child. Slow scene changes, repetition, and real pauses. This type of content has a significantly smaller negative impact on the developing brain. Some studies suggest that video calls with a familiar adult, a grandparent, a parent, produce almost none of the video deficit effect because the interaction is real and responsive. What your toddler's brain needs from any visual experience is something screens fundamentally struggle to provide: contingency. The sense that what happens next depends on what they do. Real-world interactions are contingent. Screens are not. And a toddler's developing brain is literally built to learn from contingency. So what does this mean practically? It means the quality and pace of screen content matters more than the quantity. It means screens before age 2 have very little developmental value regardless of content. And it means the most protective thing you can do, if screens are part of your child's life, is watch with them. Your presence, your commentary, your interaction transforms a passive screen experience into a contingent one. You become the bridge between the screen and your toddler's understanding. From inside your toddler's experience, you are always more interesting than any screen. Their brain is wired to learn from you in a way it simply cannot learn from a device. If this helped you understand your toddler a little better, subscribe so you don't miss the next one. Now you know what they couldn't tell you.